Alright, welcome back to the Jay's Press 2009 channel. My name is Jalen, if you do not know, and today, if you see by the title of the video, look, I know I'm a little late, but we got a lot of characters in the Mortal Kombat 1 website, and we are going to review all of their character bios. I never reviewed their character bios online with you guys. Now, I've read them, but I'm also going to be talking about these character bios. And I'm just going to be sharing them with you guys. Now, you probably already saw it, but, hey, it's good to see it again. So, before we jump into these bios, I will need you to simply support this channel by subscribing, hitting that like button, turning on post notifications so you can be notified when I post an awesome video just like this one right now. And please share this channel with others that might not know about this channel or never heard about it, because I would really appreciate it. Without further ado, we got a lot of character bios to go and talk about. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so we're just gonna first start by going down a list, starting off with Liu Kang. So it says that he's the god of fire, which is true. And it says that God of Fire, having won control of the hourglass, Liu Kang restarted history. He neutralized the threats and dangers that had come before, crafting a new era in which all beings would have the opportunity to find peace. But that peace is now threatened by an enemy that Liu Kang could never have anticipated. It would take all of his wisdom and experience to save not only Earthrealm, but all of reality. Now, I have been hearing some theories, which I think these are some good theories, about the villain based on Liu Kang's character bio, because it says a villain that Liu Kang could never anticipate. So some people will be saying Onaga. Well, look, I could not really play Mortal Kombat games that had Onaga because I was not, during that time, with MK, Deception, Deadly Alliance, so I really didn't know characters like Onaga, but, now I'm starting to learn more of them, and I'm not gonna lie, Onaga seems just really cool. He looks amazing, so, hey, a villain, that would be awesome. And it says, a villain he could never anticipate. So basically, Liu Kang, he crafted this new timeline, and he just went at peace. But in the Mortal Kombat reveal trailer, when we got that first look at the trailer, that Mortal Kombat actual trailer, there's always an enemy to fight. I believe that's what Liu Kang said in that trailer. So, hey, Liu Kang's character bio is pretty awesome. But I really hope Onaga is the villain as well, as a lot of other people wish that as well. Now, moving on to the next one. The Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero. Okay, so Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero. As the Lin Kuei's Grandmaster, Sub-Zero leads his ancient warrior clan in the defense of Earthrealm from external threats. For centuries, it has been their solemn task, but Earthrealm hasn't been threatened in generations, and Sub-Zero sees no point in limiting his clan to preparing for dangers that may never come. Under his leadership, the Lin Kuei will come out of the shadows and fight for its place as one of Earthrealm's greatest nations. I'm gonna tell you I'm just gonna tell you straight up, Sub-Zero in this game I just like him, especially as Bihan doing the Sub-Zero. I just really like it. I don't know why. I just think it might fit him more better. And it's just saying that in his character bio, Sub-Zero, they made their solemn task to protect Earthrealm and all that, but there has not been no threat, so he just thinks that he just needs more action. You feel me? A lot of us want some action. So now moving on with, in this case, brothers, and I believe his actual biological brothers, I believe. But now we jumping in with the revered Lin Kuei warrior, Scorpion. The revered Lin Kuei warrior, Scorpion. Like his cherished father, Scorpion is dedicated to the Lin Kuei and its defense of Earthrealm. When his father died, Scorpion was bereft, though he took pride in knowing that his brother, Sub-Zero, would succeed their father as the Lin Kuei's Grandmaster. But Sub-Zero, unprecedented moves to cast off the Lin Kuei's traditional duties have frozen Scorpion's enthusiasm. He fears that he may one day have to battle his brother for control of the Lin Kuei's legacy. So it's basically, we probably all noticed, it's basically like a swip swap if you'll say. Yeah, swap. They just swapped personality, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, which I think a lot of content creators, just a lot of people in general, they realize it's happening. And, you know, basically it's now coming to heart. So it's like Scorpion is like warm-hearted, it feels like, and Sub-Zero, he's like a lot, mainly cold-hearted, if you'll say. And, you know, I think you can tell Scorpion is being vigilant with how Bi-Han is leading the Lin Kuei. And I've been also hearing theories about whether Scorpion is Kuo Yang. I believe Scorpion is Kuo Yang. They might have said if he was. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure that it was confirmed that Scorpion is Kuo Yang and it's not Hanzo. Now, I'm intrigued to know. Where's my boy Hanzo? I mean, even if he's a normal human being just walking around, come on now. I mean, maybe can we see him one day in this Mortal Kombat story? I hope so. But, you know, Scorpion, revered Lin Kuei warrior, he's fearing that he one day has to battle his brothers, or his brother, Sub-Zero. And, you know, so it's the classic rivalry, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, basically. Now moving on to the Princess of Outworld, Kitana. Princess of Outworld, Kitana. Kitana has one purpose in life, to aid and protect her older sister, Mileena, as she prepares to rule Outworld one day. The steady-hand Kitana ignores the calls of those who advocate that she should replace her impulsive sister as heir. Instead, Kitana will defend the realm by fighting to make Mileena the best empress possible. She will also fight to hide the dark secret that could end her sister's reign before it begins. And that dark secret is probably when the Turkotans transferred that Turkotan disease to Mileena, which could, like, it says, I don't think I can say anything because I think that's also in another bio. I don't think I can say it if I remember correctly. So basically it's just saying that Kitana, Princess of Outworld, she is protecting, she just wants to protect her sister. She wants her to do well, and it's like, she doesn't care about like who's at the top or nothing like that. She just wants to aid her sister, and she wants her sister to do well. Like, that's her goal. She just wants to help her family member, which I think is epic. So now, moving on to the 21st century action star, or I said action star, same thing, action hero. We got Johnny Cage. 21st century action hero, Johnny Cage. Like many stars before him, Johnny became addicted to his fame. He came to measure his self-worth by his fans. Adoration in their praise of him on social media. But with his star now fading, Johnny is fighting an uphill battle to remain relevant. He joins Liu Kang's Earthrealm's champions, hoping that it will provide his career and his fame a desperately needed boost. You know, Johnny Cage, he's the same Johnny Cage, just like it says, choose your fighter, new and returning fan favorite characters. He's one of them returning fan favorite characters. He's still the Johnny we know. He's just like all about the fame. He's an action star. We all just know Johnny, and he just joined the Earthrealm champions to like, you know, maybe like he can get his career back on track and all that. So same old Johnny. Now moving on with the returning character, like, you know, he was in MKX, but not MK11. He was not really in MK11 like that, but he returns in MK1. Kenshi Takahashi, the restorer of his family name. It says that once one of ancient Japan's most honored families, the Takahashis were decimated in battle. They lost everything, including the emblem of their power, the revered sword Sento. Those who survived joined the Bukotu, a of the, it's my fault for my reading, Yakuzu, for its protection. 5 centuries later, Kenshi is raised on the stories of his ancient family's exploits, detesting his corrupt Yakuza life. He pines to free the Takahashis from the Yakuza's grasp and restore their name. But for his family to follow him, Kenshi must first fight to prove that he can lead. His first battle is to find and retrieve Sento, which in the Mortal Kombat trailer, first gameplay trailer, Johnny, he was at his Mega Mansion, and then Kenshi came over with the fancy suit. He didn't have the blindfold on yet, and he was just trying to retrieve Sento, and, Johnny Cage just like, Sento is mine, and, that's when it started to get a little physical, you feel me? It's basically telling his backstory, basically. Now, moving on to my favorite character. If you saw my Kung Lao and Liu Kang intro dialogues, then you know that my favorite is here. The Kung Lao, useful warrior with dreams of glory. That's what it describes him as. It says, Kung Lao, born and raised in the village of Fengjian, Kung Lao has spent his life toiling in the fields. It has been an honorable life, if not a glorious one. Kung Lao's greatest fear is that his life will amount to nothing. He prays fervently that he will be called to do something bigger. His prayers are answered when he is asked to join the champions of Earthrealm. As a warrior fighting for his honor, Kung Lao knows his victories will be long remembered. So, another Kung Lao says, I believe if you saw my video to the Kung Lao intros with Liu Kang, well, some of the intros that he had with Liu Kang, I told you that I believe that Kung Lao is starting to become more humble based on some of those intros. But again, he still has a little bit of pride. He got ways to go, but I believe he's gonna fix that. So he's still kind of like Kung Lao, just like that Kung Lao. But, hey, I just love to see him in this game. Whatever, I just like Kung Lao so much in this game, for real. Y'all know how much I do. Moving on to the heir to Outworld's throne, the one who is the twin sister of Kitana, Mileena. It says that Mileena, born mere seconds ahead of her twin sister, Mileena is the rightful heir to Outworld's throne. But even so, there are those who distrust Mileena's impulsiveness. They whisper that Kitana, with her steadier hand, should replace Mileena as heir to the throne. As Mileena fights for legitimacy, she hides She hides a horrible secret. She is infected with the dreaded and lethal Tarkat disease. Were her affliction found out, Mileena would be forced into battle to save her throne. And that is why when we read the Kitana character bio, that's why I didn't say the lethal part of the Tarkatan disease with Mileena and stuff like that, because it was coming right up. So basically, Mileena, she's the heir to Outworld's throne, and I believe she's not a clone based on what I've been hearing. I believe that's actually a true thing. She's not a clone. She's actually like her biological sister, if you'll say. And she's just like insecure about the Tarkan disease, probably. I wonder if she was insecure even without the Tarkan disease. Was she like that person that would be with people or something like that? Probably would, but we'll never know. And I believe that he is starting to maybe not lose trust in Kitana, but she doesn't want to be open with Kitana. Some of the intro dialogues explained it and all that, and that can be really sad. But I mean, another classic rivalry between Kitana and Mileena. Yup, went through MK11. How is this? Went through the whole MK series. The rivalry between Kitana and Mileena. Next up, so we got the champion of Earthrealm, Raiden. Now it's Raiden that's being the champion. It was when it was vice versa. If it was Liu Kang that was the champion of Raiden. Raiden chose Liu Kang as a champion, and now, Liu Kang wants to return the favor and train Raiden to become the great warrior. But how about this? He just trained Raiden to become the champion. Just say that. It just roles reversed. So it says, in the village of Fengjian, Raiden was known for his kindness and his charity. He was happy to spend his days toiling, trending to the fields, as well as to his friends and family. So when he is asked to leave Fengjian and become one of Earthrealm's champions, Raiden hesitates. But he soon realized that to best serve his village, he must join them. As threats to Earthrealm mounts, Raiden, Raiden must mature into the great warrior that Liu Kang knows he can be. So, you know, Raiden, I always said that Raiden in this game, like, especially before he got his lightning powers, he's like he is really kind. You can tell. He just looks kind. He just sounds kind. My man's like, I just really like Raiden's personality in this game. And, you know, it's basically saying that he's reluctant to, like, join basically the champions of Earthrealm. But in order to serve his village best, he joins them. You know, he's the opposite of Kung Lao, basically. Because, you know, Kung Lao, he'll be like, nah, I'm going. Because we got to do something great. And I'm tired of being in the field. Right? Raiden, he's reluctant. But once he sees he has to help his village, oh, then he'll do it for the village. But High Mage of Outworld, Rain. Rain, as a student of Outworld's exclusive Imperial Academy of Sorcery, Rain amazed his peers with his singular aptitude for water magic. Having honed his craft of water magic into a fierce weapon, he now hopes to learn the realm's darkest and most powerful sorcery. So, you know, I don't really know Rain like that, but all I know is he's just like, you know, it seems like he's a water god. I don't know. He just like one of the masters of water. And, yep, now he is from Outworld. I do know that, I'm pretty sure. And, okay, now I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited for this one. Master of Stealth. We got my boy Smoke. Yes. Voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Yes, the one who voices Peter Parker in Spider-Man. I know my voice actors. Well, a little bit of them. Okay, but anyway. Master of Stealth. Smoke. As a boy, Smoke lived to hunt with his family. Their final hunt, however, ended in tragedy. Having accidentally trespassed onto Lin Kuei lands, they were attacked. Smoke was orphaned. Ashamed by his warrior's actions, the Lin Kuei's Grand Master adopted Smoke. He raised him alongside his sons, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Eventually, Smoke chooses to make the Lin Kuei's mission his own. But as he lacked his brother's innate supernatural abilities, he set out to master practical magic, have done so. He now joined them in Earthrealm's defense. So I can tell Smoke is going to be probably that other character, just like Scorpion, that's probably going to, like, ditch the Lin Kuei. I don't know if ditch, but he's just going to, like, you know, he's still going to start to realize. I mean, what he did in MK1 chapter, if you should see that Mortal Kombat 1 chapter 1. Like, you need to see it, because what Smoke, if you see what, y'all that know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's just say, Smoke's contact, like when he's in contact with other people, especially elderly people, I'll just leave it at that. Smoke and elderly people. If you see chapter 1, just watch out for an elderly person with Smoke. So basically, I believe just like Scorpion, he's gonna start to realize how Behind is gonna be doing Lin Kuei legacy, I guess, and then he's gonna like want to join the Earthrealm's defense, basically. Now, with first constable of Sundu, Li Mei, it says that Li Mei, as her parents' firstborn daughter, Li Mei was claimed by the Ungadi, the warrior priestess who guard Outworld's royal family. Li Mei's service began with high expectations. Her early success caught the eye of the royal family, but it all fell apart when a terrible tragedy unfolded. Li Mei was blamed for this, and in the aftermath, she did the unthinkable. She quit the Ungadi. Friendless and alone, Li Mei needed a new purpose. She joined Sundu Constables, the Outworld's capital, rough and tumble police force. Over time, and became their first constable. Li Mei is glad to be the capital's guardian. Still, she hopes one day to redeem herself. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing, Li Mei was claimed by the Ungadi, the warrior priestess who were the ones who guarded Outworld's royal family. She basically had high expectations. She was blamed for basically the murder. Wait, I don't know if I'm thinking correctly, but didn't they say like she was? Cause I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was Then, oh, maybe that was in a trailer where they talk about Lee May. Like, I thought she was getting blamed for King Jared's death. Or at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what she was blamed for. But if not, it just says Lee May was blamed for this. And in the aftermath, you know, blah, 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 blah. So, now going on to, that was a cool battle, by the way. Baraka. Defender of the Turkotans, Baraka. Baraka was once a respected outworld merchant, but that life ended in an instant when he contracted the dreaded Tarkat plague. Incurable, contagious, and the cause of severe physical deformities, Tarkat turned Baraka into a monster. He was cast out and doomed to live out his days in a colony of similarly afflicted outworlders. When Baraka first arrived, the colony was in disarray. His fellow Turkotans had given up and were ready to die. Their hopelessness lit a fire in Baraka's heart. He spares no effort to better his fellow Turkotans' lives. He knows that as long as he fights, he will never truly be a victim. And I believe Baraka is... Okay, so I thought I was going to do the whole character bios, but, you know, like, I was like, you know what? I don't want to make this video, like, too long like that, so I'll just leave it there. We end off with Baraka, so we got how many more characters to go? We got Tanya Gears, Reptile, Havoc, which I know nothing about, Ashra, don't know nothing about, Sindel, General Shao. You got 7 more left. So, next episode, or next video I should say, which it might be tomorrow, maybe, after school, because I got school tomorrow, I'm going to do the character bios of these characters and read their bios and say what I think of them and basically summarize what they might mean. Or I at least try to. Now, Ashra and Havoc, I don't know like if I would do a good job, and maybe Reptile, I might not do a good job with summarizing these. Mainly Ashra and Havoc because I know nothing of these 2 characters. But Gears, Reptile, Sindel, and General Shao, I think I should be able to summarize pretty good, basically. So until next time we meet, my friends, peace. Oh, wait. Did you hit that subscribe button? Did you hit that like button? I'm still waiting. Turn on post notifications so you can know if I'm going to post a brand new video. Please, do it. Okay, for real now. Until next time we meet, my friends, peace.